Good morning, good morning, good morning. Mr. Avi is here, just getting things set up on the old webcam here. Oh yeah, forgot things are inverted out at the lake. Good morning, everybody. Welcome, thanks for joining me. Hope everyone's having a wonderful Mother's Day so far. Have that morning cup of coffee. What's up? What's up? How you doing? What's up, Cam? Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Make sure you everybody calls their moms today. Just giving you the early morning edition. I'm out here in the wilderness. Kind of hard to see, but out here on Starlink, out in the middle of the forest. This is kind of cool. So coming to you live from the middle of absolute nowhere in the trailer. So thanks everyone for joining me. Mocha, how you doing today? Happy Mother's Day. Make sure you all reach out. Cool. Hey, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Cool. Make sure you guys check out the latest video. It's pretty good. Also got another one coming. Fortunately, it's under review right now, so I don't have any gifts to buy. Oh, mom's dead. That's unfortunate, but it does happen. Sorry, folks, for everyone who has lost their mothers out there. Lost my mother-in-law a few years back, so I know how you guys feel. Happy Mother's Day to you too, Mark. Make sure you guys all call your moms today. I just want to not getting try to do anything political today. Just kind of get everybody a shout out. Just want to thank everybody for joining in. Thanks for watching. Happy Sunday to everybody. Well, I'm happy to see and hear from you too. So again, thanks for joining. I hope you guys all have something good to say today and something to be thankful for. So, but if you guys have any other topics you want to talk about, more than willing to do so. But I just wanted to kind of jump on and wish everyone a happy Mother's Day out there. So it is kind of cold and foggy out here at the lake today. Yesterday we had a very beautiful day. It was very warm and sunny. It was kind of cool. So, but for those of you who haven't been watching, haven't followed me for a little while, actually out here on the Starlink. This is the first time I've actually gone live, fully, basically off the grid. So it's kind of cool, kind of neat. So, wish my mom would. Oh, Ricky. Yeah, so it's kind of neat. Neat being out here. We're actually going to go into town and go see my mom later today and see the rest of the family. Have some lunch, have some fruit and salad and all that kind of fun stuff. So interesting being out here today, watching everybody pack up all their trailers and getting going. They were all hooting and hawing last night. Everybody had a good time on their last night here. So pretty cool. Morning, Johnny. How are you guys doing today? So where's everybody from today? On kind of later. Normally I'm on like at about 7-8 o'clock in the morning, so I get a lot of people from down under and get a lot of people from Australia and New Zealand, but I don't see any of those folks on here today. So just want to give you guys a chance to chime in. What's your thoughts for today? Any topics you guys want to discuss, or just want to hear me ramble? I know I don't want to hear me ramble. The wife probably doesn't want to hear me ramble either. South Florida. What is it, like 12:30 there? You guys getting ready to have some mint juleps? You guys do that in Florida, or is that a Georgia thing? Mocha, Texas. Our in-laws, or my in-laws, were from Texas. Really enjoy Texas. Would like to go visit again there someday. Not the greatest state to travel across. It's really big. It's kind of like traveling like north and south in California. It takes forever to get across. Hot as fuck there. Oh, in Florida, it's hot as fuck. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, it's not here today. Yesterday, it was probably 75, which I mean for us is pretty warm. So I thought it was very enjoyable. But yeah, you guys are probably burning up there in the sweltering swamps of Florida, aren't you? What part of Texas you're there or from there, Mocha? South Texas, heading to Fort Myers in July. Bless you. It keeps raining here. Um, have not been to Fort Myers. So let's see, South Texas, as far as I've been, would be what Lockhart, Lockhart or San Antonio. Yeah, um, San Antonio. Not to offend anybody, was kind of a shithole. I really enjoyed the Riverwalk. Downtown area was super cool. Alamo was a little disappointing. It was a little too commercialized, and I thought it honestly, I thought it'd be a lot bigger. I wonder if it was bigger back in the day, but Riverwalk was super cool, but the rest of the town was kind of dirty. You're in Austin. That's where my family was from. So you know that they were from Round Rock and Pflugerville area. Yeah, Pflugerville. Yeah, Fort Myers is senior citizen. That's Fort Myers in Florida. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, perfect. Boca Barbadell, Brandon area. Yeah, cool. I mean, I love the Austin area. I mean, the downtown 6th Street area, that was super fun. Went to a few bars and restaurants down there. The only one I can remember would be Casino El Camino. Seen on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, of course. Super fun area. Oh, great. Somebody's already locked their keys out of their car. So interestingly, the people yesterday back here had their car alarm going off. It's because they locked their keys in their car and then they tried to open it. And so instead of just asking for help, they called a tow truck, which had to cost them a small fortune because literally we're out in the middle of, like, I don't know, we're pretty far away from town, and these people who were from out of the area, instead of like asking for somebody to like break into their car for them, which is relatively easy, they called a tow truck. That's what the tow truck was for, and it was crazy because I mean that probably cost them like $200 to have their car unlocked. That was just dumb. Well, first of all, they probably also drained their battery, which is probably why their key fob didn't work, because they're sitting there blaring music out of their car without turning it on. Yeah, just amateurs. Wayne, North Kentucky. You know, Kentucky is one of those states I've never really imagined visiting, but maybe we'll stop by there someday. Let's see. Milk says, Seeker, I travel through Brenham for work. Where is Brenham? What part of the state is that from? Malcolm, reading your comment now. That's I haven't supported those. Well, Malcolm, today is not a day where I'm going to get real political or anything. So maybe we'll save that conversation for another day. That's an interesting thought. Yeah, Mocha, where is that? Where's Brenham? I've never heard of that town. I'm assuming it's in Texas somewhere. Yeah. Interesting enough, the people to my left here are like totally yelling at each other. It's pretty hysterical. Did you hear them while you were in the bathroom? Mm-hmm. So shut your mouth, woman. I was like, whoa. Oh, England. That's pretty cool. Did I miss something? Is somebody actually watching me from England? That's pretty nifty. Yeah, these people are strange. Next door? Yeah, the people next door are strange. Sorry, guys. I'm people watching from my seat right here. All right, TNT, new to the channel. I just want to say AZ appreciates what you're doing and hold those linkies accountable. that's what we're trying to do, and also just trying to bring awareness. So I mean, besides holding people accountable, because all people really should be held accountable for what they do, but no one should be above the law. That's kind of the take on everything, right? 2 hours out of Austin. Okay, yeah, we traveled around the Austin area quite a bit, and um, mainly probably east and south. Well, I guess we did a little north because there's a wine country up there. I can't remember the name of the town, but we went wine tasting at several places in that area, which was kind of strange because we do a lot of we used to do a lot of that out here in California, but Fredericksburg, that's what it was called. Wasn't that like a little German town? Yeah, Fredericksburg was really cool. I don't think that's where we went wine tasting, but it was like, yeah, a little German town that had all kinds of cool little shops and food. And then we went to where the original Salt Lick was at, Dripping Springs. That place was pretty cool too. So, sorry, I don't have my glasses. I can't read real well. Support law enforcement. Yes, Ricky, you can use them. Yes, Ricky, you should always support law enforcement. I mean, as much as we poke fun of them on some of these channels, and it's really to find, to help create common ground, right? And that's really all we're kind of doing. Again, no one should be above the law, but that's kind of the aim. Let's see. Oh, George, thanks. Hi from Cincinnati. How you doing, buddy? Happy Mother's Day to you too. I was actually watching a video earlier this morning where this woke woman said that men can get pregnant, and besides Arnold Schwarzenegger, I didn't know that was possible. So, or was that Danny DeVito? I'm not really sure. It was Arnold Schwarzenegger that got pregnant. So, I mean, he's the only man that I've ever seen get pregnant before, and I'm pretty sure that was a movie, but I could be wrong. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. So. Is where most of the wine tasting is done. Oh, so you said Fredericksburg? Yeah, Fredericksburg. That was a really cool place to visit. Where was that castle or that castle? It was
what? It was something like the
Chateau
Florence.
Oh, the one, yeah, the winery, the village of Florence or the villa. Something village at Florence. So I've been Florence, Texas, then, right? That place was pretty neat. Super pricey, and they do weird things like charge you for memberships there. But the wine was super good. At least that's what I remember. The pizza was good. Most of us don't post our adolescents should be appreciative of hardships. Especially do bring those. I'm not sure you're going with that. I can't read your name. I'm sorry. Hello. I just stopped by to say hello and happy Mother's Day to y'all. Hey, Canada, life and nature. How you doing? Nice to see you. Yes, I love Salt. Yes, I love Salt Lake. Okay. So do you go to Salt Lake by Del Diamond, or do you go to the one in Dripping Springs? Because the one in Dripping Springs, I like the ambience better. And I think the food was slightly better, but the one by Del Diamond was just a hell of a lot more convenient. Just a couple of weeks, heading to Vanderpool in a couple of weeks. Does it what town? A cool secret. Yeah. So I think it was by Del Diamond, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the one by Del Diamond was pretty cool. Yeah, in Round Rock. That was cool. I really like that fire pit in the middle. Although I think the best barbecue we had in the area was at Green Mesquite. And I think I would only think that Green Mesquite in Austin was better because Salt Lake was more German oriented, so they had a lot more German sides, and
Green Mesquite had fried okra.
Yeah, and Green Mesquite was a little bit more authentic, yeah, with fried okra, and I think the smoke was just a little bit better. So, but other than that, Salt Lake is damn good. See, Mother's Day, we're talking about food, not politics today. It's great.
Only because I'm here. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out. The wife's here today, folks. She's she's that way. That way. The original is in Dripping Springs. So yeah, if you don't guys know, we're talking about the best barbecue in Texas at the moment. And interestingly enough, and Mocha probably knows that, but Lockhart, Texas, which is about 45 minutes south of something or other, that town with no, it's a German town, Pflugerville. It's 45 minutes south of Pflugerville. Claims to have the best barbecue in Texas, and I would have to wholeheartedly disagree. Um, we actually went to all 4 barbecue places in Lockhart, between the Schmites and the Schmitties and the Krautzes, and it was okay. Nothing to write home about. I think Salt Lick and Green Mesquite have by far better barbecue. The original, yeah. The one by Del Diamond is more like, yeah. Yeah, the one by Del Diamond's good. Yeah, there's a lot of German towns there. Yeah. If you reveal, you know what New Brunswick is, I'm probably beating the crap out of those words. I miss living in Corpus Christi. Some of the best barbecued. I don't think we ever went to Corpus Christi. We went to Temple. We didn't go to Wacko. We never got to go to the silos. Maybe next time we'll have to go by there. I did enjoy the Horny Toad Harley Davidson. I thought that place was kind of cool. They have really cool shirts and jackets, and I think we still have the bottle opener. Isn't that where that's from? Yeah, nifty stuff. I mean, Corpus Christi. I've been traveling here and there for work. Yeah, that's like southwest of east. It's like towards the coast, isn't it? I think so. Trying to remember my geography. Yep. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Hey Mocha, have you been to Green Mesquite? The one, if you have, I'm assuming you've been to the one. You go to the one on South Congress. I think that's better. There's another one too, but I think the one on South Congress is my favorite. That place was pretty neat. Maybe I also have a little bit of liking too, because the first place I ever had Texas barbecue, and sometimes like that reminder kind of like holds your memory. But I mean, we've been to a lot of barbecue places in Texas, and I want to think that was the best. I'm trying to remember back. Do you think there was another one? Was any better?
We always wanted to try Franklin's.
Oh yeah, we never went to Franklin's. Yeah, we never went to Franklin's. So yeah, gonna have to go back there someday. I mean, my sister-in-law still lives there and her kids, so we'll have to go back and try to, camp out at 4 a.m, go to Franklin's. EJ, happy Mother's Day to you too. With you, do you agree with you are? Yeah, and there's also, did you guys know there's a Salt Lick in the Austin Bergstrom International Airport? It's not very good, but it's interesting that they do stuff like that.
And Salt Lick came out and
and actually,
winery in Paso.
Yeah, there's a winery out here. I want to say what I can't remember the name of the winery. Wineries are pretty big out here, so it was one of the ones. If you guys know California wines, I could probably figure it out. But Salt Lick, the owner of Salt Lick actually flew out here and hosted a party a few years back. Actually, I think they do it every year. Somehow he must have some sort of connection. I want to say it was with Gary Eberly.
It was the one across the way from them.
The one across from Eberly, like Vina Robles. No. Yeah. Either way, the guy from Salt Lake came out to California, and I think he comes out every year and actually brings the Salt Lake truck, and they bring it, and then haven't gone yet because it's like $200 a dinner. But someday we got to try it. Anyway. Hey Ricky, do you support the 367 police officer that stood around and did nothing while children died in Uvalde? Interesting. Yeah, so since you're here, you got to have your morning Yeti, or your afternoon Yeti, and your evening Yeti. there should be a Yeti in your hand at all times. You know, I think Yeti should sponsor me. I really do. Maybe maybe if somebody knows anybody at Yeti can hook it up. I'm from Philadelphia, so our barbecue is a little different than Texas, but to me, Franklin is meh. Franklin is meh, huh? Really? Okay. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Okay. Well, I've given you my takes on what is in and around the greater Austin area, because after you leave the Austin area, then you start getting into people stop using dry rubs and start going into like sauces and things. What is your all-time, in your opinion, what is your all-time favorite barbecue, Texas barbecue? Within like 200 miles. You know, before you start getting over to the southern states where they start, slopping sauce on stuff. Nothing wrong with slopping sauce on stuff, but that's not what Texas barbecue is about. How about Korean barbecue? I love Korean barbecue. Nothing wrong with Korean barbecue. Sure that we ever actually been to a Korean barbecue? We have? Where?
I can't remember, but we've had Korean barbecue.
I mean, I've had Korean barbecue, and I make Korean barbecue. Probably don't make it authentic or right, but I call it. It's Mr. Obvious is Korean barbecue. I get my short ribs, I smoke them for a long period of time, and then I braise them, and then I put them over rice. To me, that's Korean barbecue. Yes, Texas barbecue is dry rub. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So, what I'm talking about, once you start leaving the greater Austin area and you start heading east, then they start doing weird things. And this actually, one of Texas, you go west, they start doing wacky things like, when they get here, and you can kind of, you call everything Santa Maria style barbecue if you cook it over oak and throw some salt on it. It's kind of weird. You guys ever had Santa Maria barbecue? Probably don't even know what that is. I have relatives in Erie, which is nice, but you can't say the same for the police. You guys ever watch Auditing Erie County? Watch some Dan. Texas barbecue, yes, exactly. Yeah, you gotta smoke it for hours. Yeah, anybody on the West Coast have any thoughts on that? Have you guys do any West Coast barbecuing cruising? Because pretty much all tastes the same out here. It's good. It's just not Texas good. I have a pink Yeti. I think we have a pink Yeti right there. Yeah, there's a pink Yeti right there.
Oh, it's orange.
It's orangey pink. It's like a mauve. Ish. No, it's pink.
It's orange.
It's orange. Okay. There's a black one. I'm pretty sure there's a white one. We got a lot of them. Oh, yeah. Anybody knows Yeti? Sponsor me. Just saying. Do some quality ad placements for anybody you guys know. I have a teal one too. Yeah. I want to say we have a teal one. Mm-hmm. Actually, I think we have one in just about every color, except for the new colors that came out. I don't think we have one in that dark green. For those of you who have been following for a while, we're in between homes right now. We kind of shit can most of all of our random cups, and we're pretty much we're standardizing on Yeti. I think. Keeps everything hot and gold. Phillies, more sauces, whereas often the dry rub, I'm used to more sauces on my barbecue than dry rub. I would agree with you. I'm a fan of sauces. I think my opinion would be the best barbecue would be nice, good dry rub, and then you get to put the sauces on it that you want. So, that's why I really liked. I believe it was Green Mesquite or Salt Lick. I can't. No, it was Salt Lick. Salt Lick's got that great barbecue. I like being able to take my barbecue and then put different sauces on it so I can try different flavors. I don't like, unless it's me and I'm making it for myself, I don't necessarily like people putting like a bunch of weird barbecue sauces on it and then giving it to you. It's just not my thing. Unless it's me making barbecue for me and I put my own sauce because that's what I like. But I would agree with you. I think that's why I really enjoy Texas barbecue, because most places will have a dry rub on their meat and then you can put a sauce wherever you want. And I think that's why I really like Salt Lick. is because they have the regular barbecue sauce, and then they have that like mustard vinegar barbecue sauce, which isn't really barbecue sauce, but it's damn good. It's really good on the turkey and the sausage. Well, everything really. Everything's good there. Especially the peach and berry cobbler. Oh my god. I miss that. I dry rub mine, then halfway through I sauce. That's what I do. So like if I were to do ribs, I would definitely dry rub, smoke for about 2-3 hours, and then I would sauce and then cover. That's how I would do it. And that's how I think most barbecue competitions would do it. Because then you lock in the flavors and the juices and everything. So see, so much better talking about barbecue than like weird things. Love you guys. Let's see, my best friend is Korean, so I get the authentic stuff. Nice. That's pretty badass. There's a spot here in South Central. I'm assuming you're talking South Central Texas, not South Central Los Angeles, called Willies Pit, home of pulled pork Chinese fries. Best barbecue in Oh, maybe you are talking about South Central. Best barbecue in California. Hole in the wall spot, mismatched tables and chairs. Oh, is that down that by Pinky's? I think it's called Pink. No, like Pink's. But in like the same area. I think I've heard of that. Now you are talking about South Central. I think it's down by Compton, isn't it? Ricky Alvarez. No, Pinkston. Yeti is my jam. Yeti's my jam too. Yeah, it's near Inglewood. Yeah, Inglewood, South Center, Compton. Yeah, but Pinkston.
Holy shit.
The guy next to me is a little crazy. I think he's a little angry. He could be hungover. I think he was going to beat his wife earlier too, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I believe I've heard of Willies. I want to say it was near that hot dog place. Yeah, you're thinking about Pink's Hot Dogs. Oh, that's in Hollywood. Oh, okay. We're essentially by Southern California. I'm about 3 hours north of there. I was actually born in that area, and we go down there. Well, as often as most people travel down to that area if they don't have to. I knew the general geographical area, but I can't remember. Hollywood's like an hour away, 45 minutes away from there. But yeah, I'm thinking about Pink's Hot Dogs. Guys haven't been to Pink's, you gotta go try it. Pretty sure that Guy Fieri's been there as well, but where hasn't he been in California? Mocha says you haven't had my sauce yet. She could be alluding to other things, folks. Just saying. Wayne Rose says best I've ever had was the Reaper mango jam, maple syrup, fresh minced onions, and garlic powder. That actually sounds pretty good. I do enjoy myself a fruity barbecue sauce. I think whenever you can get sweet heat, savory, can't go wrong there. I made home sauce. I make home sauce. I'm telling you, make homemade barbecue sauce. I love homemade barbecue sauce. I think it's better than anything commercial. I'm just not very good at it. Maybe because I also haven't tried that often. I can make good barbecue sauce when I make pulled pork, because I know like the basic, apple cider vinegar, brown sugar, some ketchup. Interesting thought, Glenn. Maybe we should do that next time we grow tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
We could make our own barbecue sauce. We used to be farmers, but we done sold our farm. And now we live in a trailer literally down by the river, which is over there. Just for like 10 days, though. Wing, that does sound good. We'll have to try that. Mango chutney barbecue sauce. I could be down with that. That would be really good on some baby back pork ribs. down by the river. Literally, it's right over there. But we're not in a van. Although there are some people down by the river that are in vans. I think we rocked by about like 15 vans yesterday down by the river. But those people were foiling on what were those things, like windsurfing boards? But they're like more like knee boards, but you stand up on them. They got foils on them. It's pretty cool. Reminds me of Chris Farley. Chris Farley was the shiznit until he killed himself, and then he went really downhill from there, or he went underground from there. Look at that cute little camper.
Oh, wow, that thing's tiny.
This little teardrop thing drove by. That was an old one. That was pretty cool. Seeker sees you. A little tip to cut the sweetness: put about a tablespoon or two of mustard in it, and it gives a perfect amount of zest. Oh, that's a good idea. So, like, do your sweet barbecue sauce, but add a little mustard. I can see that. Add a little extra savory to it. Good tip. See, now we're turning into a cooking channel. This is great. So here's a question for you guys while you're here. Oh God, the sun's coming my eyes. Going to start redoing travel videos and travel vlogs and things like that. Would you guys be interested in watching that stuff? We're going to be hitting the road this summer and doing some other things. If you guys want to start following that, I will at some point, if you guys are interested, post a link to that. Not anytime soon, because it's yet to be determined. But you guys let me know. Send me an email, send me some comments if you guys want to see that. If you want to see my travel channel and cooking channels, gonna start getting that going here. Gotta start with some other content, just besides this. So y'all are camping in Texas? No, I am camping in California. I'm actually in the middle of nowhere. Well, relatively speaking. So if you guys weren't listening earlier, if you just joined us, I'm actually on Starlink right now. So literally talking to you from space. It's kind of cool. Live streaming from a camp area in a lake up in Central California. That's where I'm at right now. I would. I really have done a lot of travel, mostly in Europe, but there are many other places in the U.S. I still want to see. Yeah, Seeker. So that's kind of what we want to do is kind of just highlight some travels that we're going to be doing. Some of the traveling that we've been doing, I haven't really seen a lot of content on, and a lot of it's commercialized, and I really kind of just want to show like what the down home kind of people are kind of doing, and like highlight like this is the products and things that we're using, and this is how our experiences are, and like honest travel and product reviews that we're all using. Like I'll do a review here probably after we leave about Starlink, and I don't know, I have to ask the wife. What do you think so far, wife?
About Starlink?
Yeah, about Starlink.
It's fantastic.
I mean, this is great. I mean, we're literally in the middle of nowhere getting at least 100 to 200 megs down. I've been uploading videos, editing videos, doing everything from here, and it's been great. So I think we'll do some more content on that. Probably review the trailer that we're in, kind of give you some highlights about the truck and the mods that we're doing inside the truck on the trailer, things like that. So if you guys want to see stuff like that, let me know. I'll link it over. If not, the channel will be there. I don't know if you guys would enjoy the crossover and see that. But if you guys would enjoy the crossover and want to join in on that and kind of see some of the social aspects of the day-to-day life of Mr. Obvious and dogs and friends, and go from there. So let me know. You do a cooking channel. I would watch that because I love learning and teaching people different. So the channel I created it called it's called Cooking While Camping. I don't have anything posted, but I kind of wanted to hold the title. So if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. If you think the title's stupid, let me know. I'll change it. The sun is really starting to come in. which was super foggy earlier. I just went down to Squirrel. So yeah, if you guys were interested in that, let me know. Nice. I got stuff to do. You always have a great Mother's Day. Hey, near to thaw. You enjoy your day. Wish all the women in your life a happy Mother's Day, whether they are or yet to be. Good name for it. Okay. I got one vote. I will put a poll in one of these places at some point, and let you guys know. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll start alluding to that as I start getting closer and start editing some of that content, and getting it ready, and make sure the wife approves.
Okay.
Yeah, it's me.
It's okay.
My motor's going. The coffee's kicking in. I was getting excited talking about some fun stuff. Thanks, Wayne. I really appreciate that. I do appreciate all you guys' support, throughout the time since we started this. Really enjoy talking to you guys. You guys are the core audience, and love having you guys here. So always get interesting, different group of people that ever that join in. So Mocha, if you have not subscribed, go subscribe. I love talking to you today. I loved in hearing your comments. Always love getting those Texas folk on board. But usually Monday mornings are when I do a more political and First and Second Amendment talks, but not really going to do that today. Today's just a general chat. How you guys doing and stuff?
The wife's around.
And the wife's here. She's like right there. Gotta make her happy. Okay, I would say, but at least different states and try. Yes, Wayne, totally agree. Definitely have to go to different states and try their different stuff. That's one thing we're gonna do. Once we do travel, is that's part of what we'll do is when we travel is go, try the places that you'll try on the road, and try the recipes you guys have. And the wife had a fantastic tinfoil wrap dinner that we did on the barbecue. Well, not even a barbecue; it was more like a fire pit. And what would you call that? Almost like a gumbo kind of thing. Shrimp, potatoes, corn, but all wrapped up in foil with some butter. Put it on the fire pit. Let it sit for like an hour. Man, it was fantastic.
Easy.
Yeah, it's super easy. I would definitely want to check out travel vlog. Yeah, gonna get that going. So, what is Starlink? Starlink is, I'm sure you guys have heard of Tesla, and I'm sure you guys have heard of Elon Musk. Starlink is, or you guys heard of SpaceX, right? So that's all Elon Musk. That's all Tesla. That's all That's all what they do. Well, Starlink is creation from Musk and SpaceX. Put a bunch of CubeSats. They're little tiny satellites about that big, orbiting around the Earth, where you can get internet, high-speed internet, anywhere around the globe. Well, not yet, but most places. So, like right now, I'm literally talking to you. I have no connection going to where I'm sitting right now, except for a connection to space, and I'm live streaming to you guys. So that's how well that works. So, and most of you guys all pay for broadband internet. I'm probably sure it's costing you between like $80 and $100 a month for broadband. Depending on what plan you have, this runs anywhere between $120 and $250 a month. Currently, I'm on a $150 a month subscription because we're quote unquote roaming. But you get to use it wherever you want. So, like, we can make our Wi-Fi calls. You can text, video, stream. We watch TV, movies, everything from there. So it's awesome. Yes, Elon Musk internet. Hey, you know what? Whatever you think about the man is whatever you think about the man, but he puts out great products. So if he didn't, people wouldn't buy him. So for whatever that's worth. I'll pass on this. Okay. Well, Mocha, if I had to pass on that, I wouldn't be able to talk to you right now. So it's really only something you would want if you're traveling. So if we weren't traveling, we would just have broadband at the house. Well, which we did have broadband at the house before we left and sold our house. And we're not living at the house right now, though we get our new house built. So we may or may not go back to wired internet. We'll see, because I'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna go try this. I'm gonna wire this into the house and see if it works wired. And then if it works great, then we'll just keep that because then we can take this wherever we want to go, and then we don't have to pay for two different internet service providers. So, I'll review and get back to you later. $500 for a yard mounted dish. My parents have poor internet where they live. Well, I mean, yeah, okay. The setup's a little expensive. I want to say with all the stuff I got, it was like $600. But the dish is no bigger than a plate. It weighs about, I don't know, 5 pounds maybe. And it's literally just an Ethernet wire going to a router. The setup is super simple and it works really well. So, versus like, back in the day, maybe they still have HughesNet or quote unquote satellite internet. This is by far cheaper and much more reliable. I want to say the latency on this has been negligible. I think maybe over the last week we've had like half a second, maybe 2 seconds of buffering, maybe. And I have not had any latency or lag issues on my phone. Haven't had any issues with calling. Haven't had any issues with texting. I don't know how the quality of I'm coming through on your guys' end, but just on my end, there's been zero buffering. And this is really what I wanted to test this for. Even this morning was, the whole live stream this morning was to test it because I've been, talking to you guys for 40 minutes now, and this has been absolutely perfect. I'm looking at the stream quality, and it's been great. So, don't knock until you try it, man. So, we all need our thing. I gotta get that internet fixed. Yeah, I'm all for that. I like that the man is trying to make it better. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to get cheaper too as more people use it and the technology gets a little bit more developed and there's more products out there, but it fills a niche for the people who live on the fringes, right? I mean, if you live in a city and you've got fiber going to your house, there's absolutely no reason to get it. Like fiber going to your house is by far better. So I mean, hands down. I wouldn't even begin to try to compare it because it's not going to be the same. If you're a house and you got fiber, you're going to get 500 gigs down, maybe 10, 15 gigs up. If you're near a college, you're going to get, double that. So it's really, you can't really compare that to what's going on here. But it really feels that niche of that travel. If you want to travel and be able to use the internet, if you want to go to, you want a boondock, you want to go, like where I'm here now, where there is no internet. There's literally zero internet and zero cell service where I'm at, but now you can use it. So you got to look at it, in that means. So, see, my connection isn't that good. $150 a month for 200 megabytes, as fast as I can get living here in the sticks. Okay, so look at that. So I'm paying $150 a month right now. And I don't know if I can. I don't even know if I can show this, but I think last night I did a speed test, and I was getting. I think I was getting like 150 down. Let me look, see if I can show you guys. So if you guys can see that, so it's the middle of the day, nowhere, and I'm getting 80 megs down with zero latency. And what is that? 10 megs up, 10 megs up, and that's during the day, and I'm roaming. So say what you will, and I look like this. If we do advanced, and if I change my other latencies around, I'm getting. I can pull it back there. I'm getting well over 100. And watch this. And then this is your latency back to your Wi-Fi speed. This is my broadcast speed. It pops up here. Yeah, not bad. Look at 182. Watch this. Brrr. So there's your latency, my broadcast latency. Look at that. Over 500. About 450, 430 right now. So that's your Wi-Fi bubble. That is literally in the middle of nowhere. So, again, these are the things that I'm going to show you guys when we get the travel channel and all that kind of stuff going. So, Sunseeker, Starlink. Wait to the show there, buddy. Yeah, they pay $300 for DirecTV and internet. It takes them 2 days to upgrade. Yeah, Wayne. So I would say ditch the dish. We stream everything here. It's perfect. So yeah, it's $150 a month for 25 megs of robbery. Yeah, I would agree. I mean, you can get that on cell phone or just even off cell phone tower. So yeah, I pay $150 for 1,000 megs. 1,000 megs is only 1 gig. Yeah, what do you? I mean, but you're going to be for that kind of speed. You're going to be in the middle of the city. So again, that's where you can't really compare. It's not apples to apples. So my point being is you get great stuff out here. Well, Seeker, where do you live? Do you live in the continental United States? Or in the Western Hemisphere? That was weird. Air conditioning just turned on. Yeah, get Tesla. Yeah, rural Texas. I can guarantee you, if you have an unobstructed view of the sky, look up Starlink. You can easily get 100 plus down for the same price. Easy. And probably not, and maybe even more if you're depending on where you're at. So yeah, if you set it up as if you set it up on their residential plan, which is only like $120 a month, when I was at the house, I was getting almost 200 down. So yeah, Secret, check that out. Shit, I need to be a paid sponsor for these people. Elon, hook me up. Free internet. That is a fat corgi.
Yeah, the one next door.
Yeah, the one next door has a fat ass corgi. Yeah, Secret, look into it. Yeah, if you can get it bonus. So if I could show you, I can't really show you right now. I get literally 0 bars of cell service here. I have Verizon, so that's a good point. 0 bars. I cannot make a phone call with Verizon. With my Starlink, because your Wi-Fi calling, your phone works absolutely perfectly. You can make any call you want, send any text you want, video, pictures. I mean, you can literally do whatever you want. So it would be much better for you, man. You can. Well, we haven't tried gaming on it. Supposedly, you can game on it. So that'll be one of the other reviews we do. We're kind of game geeks in a way. We'll be playing Diablo 4 when it comes out here. No, probably in like 30 days. And yeah, we'll see how that works over Starlink. I use Wi-Fi calling like you. Yeah, so you can use your Starlink to do Wi-Fi calling and also stream at the same time. I mean, you can literally do everything at the same time. So okay, I'll show you the speed test again. Oh, yeah, look, I can do an independent one too. Watch this. So you can run your Oklo. See, my provider is Starlink. Next major city is Los Angeles. Right, there you go. Oh, look at that. We're getting 112, 120. Look at that. Look at that upload speed. I mean, it's so pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. Mom says hi. Just check it out. I'll drop some links below. And you pay $150 a month. Yeah, so it's $150 for the roam plan right now. So which means I can use it at my house, or like right now I'm traveling and I can use it out here. Basically, it's like I said, it's about that big. I just stick it up on my roof of my trailer right now. It works perfectly fine. When I was at my house, just put it up on the roof, worked out there. And then you're on the roam plan, so it's a little bit lower speeds. And I say lower, you saw I'm getting over 100. If you're at home, you can be on their residential plan, and it's much more stable. It's well over like 200 megs, and it's only $120 a month only. But yeah, so you can look at it. And when you use your home address, you just have to have a physical address. You can't, like, you can literally just drop a GPS pin and call that home, and it's fine. What they do is you just can't move with it. So, like, if you were to take your Starlink dish and go somewhere else, like, they'll know instantaneously, and then they'll throttle your speeds. So then, in order for that not to happen, then you jump up to the $150 plan, which is their residential plus mobile service, and I forget what they call it now. But then you basically, if you're like out here, you're going to get great service. But like if I were to go travel like to Los Angeles, I'm not going to get good service because well, then you're sharing it with other people. But if I had a house in Los Angeles and that was my home, then they give you priority. So basically, your priority degrades if you go to a big city and that's not your house. So it's a simple way of putting it. Yeah, because you only have one ISP. So I mean, granted, is your ISP, that would be your ISP, but yeah, look into it, man. It's an expensive setup. You know, it is costly to get going. Like I said, it's anywhere between about $600 and $800 for the equipment, depending on how you want to run your setup. I got the mobile setup, plus I got the Wi-Fi, not Wi-Fi, Ethernet adapters. So basically, you can run your own router or hook into your own PBX or switches, and then run your own network off on that if you want to. I haven't done that here, but I did it at my house and it worked really good. So it kind of gives you some options, especially if you don't want to use their router or you want to mask their router and only use yours, or if you want to like multiplex it in some way. But yeah, you can do whatever you want. And it was only like $30 for the adapter. So yeah, so that's all they do. That's all Starlink is. It's just internet. That's all they do. So then you can like stream or use your phone or do anything you want after that. So yeah. Anyways, guys, I got about 10 minutes left. You guys, anything else you want to know, or you want to know where we're going next, what I'm doing next, or we can always just talk about barbecue sauces and Yetis. Nothing wrong with that. Doug, I hear you in the background. All right. Well, guys, I do appreciate everyone stopping by. This has probably been a pretty successful live stream. We've just had a lot of people here. It's been great. Okay, I understand what you're saying. I was an IT engineer for 20 plus years and retired at 42 from the corporate world. Yeah, so you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, the opportunities or the possibilities are endless, right? So, just kind of give you my setup, and we're kind of in transition, so I haven't even really hardwired everything. I've got the Starlink on the roof. I basically got their cable going around the side, and in the front part of my travel trailer, like most of them all have like a little void for your pass through storage. There happens to be a GFCI connection in there, so I plug the router in there, and I have the router mounted up against the wall, so that's kind of where the bubble starts. And even through everything, it's been working pretty good. I think even like within about like 50, 60 feet, we're still getting some pretty good service. So I was actually able to, I've been, flying my drone and using the, been uploading the cloud on that, and it's been doing good. So you can thank YouTube for my viewership. They suggested I clicked on it. Here I am. Well, I'll say I appreciate that. I have no idea. I've only watched a few of my other subscribers' live streams, so I don't know how it suggests to you. I'm just assuming, part of the algorithm of based on what I put out and what you guys watch, it's suggested. But that's why I try to get on here and do the live streams, just to connect with the audience and see what you guys want to talk about, and make you part of the show, make you part of the family, and stay connected. Just it's great having you guys here. But yeah, thanks, Isles. Really appreciate you stopping by. Pretty cool. Where are you from? Why is the air conditioning on?
I don't know.
It's not that hot out, but I have a freaking switcher on the air conditioning.
I've got a blanket on.
I think it's Isles. I don't have my glasses. I'm pretty sure it says Isles. Isles G. New Hampshire. New Hampshire. Do you have any desire to go to New Hampshire?
Far.
It's pretty far away. But that's only like a 9-day drive from here. I'm not sure we'll ever make it that far northeast. I would love to go to. I really want to go to the East Coast to see some of the historical things that are there. I'd really love to go to Massachusetts. Just kind of, my parents were from Cape Cod, and I'd like to go check out like the house that my brother spent his early part of his life. And you got to go up to Maine and got to get some lobsters. You got to get them lobsters. Those big boys up there. We got to try that. So our little lobsters out here, little tiny skinny guys. But thanks for watching their Isles. I think you might be at least the only person who's mentioned it. My only New Hampshire viewer, at least they're admits they're from New Hampshire. Appreciate that. Hope things are nice out there. Hope it's not snowing on you still. I'm just assuming it always snows in New Hampshire. It seems pretty like it's up there by Canada. Where are you originally from? I am originally from Southern California. And technically we're still in Southern California. But yeah, currently reside in Central California by the beach. Although we never really go by the beach. We used to go by the beach all the time. Drive by the beach every day. At least I used to drive by the beach every day. Ironically, it's really sandy there and cold. I don't know if you guys have been out to the West Coast very much, but the beaches out here, yeah, they're all right. And the water is absolutely freezing. And it can be 120 degrees outside. And the water, I don't know, what is it? 50 maybe 51 degrees. It's absolutely butt-ass cold. Yeah, no thanks. I spent my younger days surfing and hanging out in the water, and yeah, as an adult, yeah, not for me. We spent some time in the Dominican, and the water there was great. I want to go back to the East Coast and over to the Bahamas and check out the ocean there some more. Ricky Alvarez says, what part of Southern California? Well, let's just say, Ricky, if you're familiar with the area, I live somewhere between San Francisco and Los Angeles, about halfway in between. Yeah, just north of Santa Barbara. Okay, I didn't know since you knew some about Texas areas. Well, it's our conversation. My in-laws were/are from Texas, from Central Texas, so we spent a lot of time there. I think we drove back from California to Texas. I don't know what, 6 times?
Yeah.
5 or 6 times. I'm familiar with how to get there and the things along the way. So And obviously, as a God-fearing gun-toting American, you gotta love Texas. Melissa, I live in Texas. Well, thanks for joining. See, man, you guys just keep me on here, keep me talking. I gotta get going. We gotta do laundry today. All right, guys, I gotta sign off. I just want to thank everybody for joining in. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow, more than likely. Usually I do Monday morning chat. Kind of did a Sunday morning chat today just because it's Mother's Day. Wanted to get up there and say hi to everybody. That, and I also wanted to check out the live stream from how it would work on Starlink. But I appreciate it. Thanks, Ricky. Thanks, Seeker, Isles, Mocha, everybody else. I can't. If I failed to mention your name, sorry. Can't see everybody all the time. Do appreciate it. You guys go out there. Make sure you love your mother. Call her. Even if she's not around, pray to her again. But yeah, thanks for seeing you guys. I will probably start posting once my live stream schedule a little bit more often when I know what they're going to be. But after a quick scan of your YouTube content, I can see why you invested in me. Subscribe. Catch you later. All right, thanks, Styles. Thanks, Mocha. Bye, everyone. You guys have a wonderful morning. And as always, make sure you like, subscribe, and don't forget to always hit that notification bell. Have a wonderful day, guys.